And welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time, or Ocarina of Time. This is part 38, and we're going to continue on in the Shadow Temple. So I should just let you go. Hi, Whip, what would you be doing in me shipmate here? Pardon me? You heard me! Take a look around. Do you realize where you are? As far as I know, I'm in a cage and I'm about to go down and shoot. Yes, but do you see me boat there? If you don't so much as hop aboard on that ship right now and show your players how you get through this crazy castle, I will throw you the plank and I'll throw it good and hard. Well, you make it sound like as I don't have any choice. Oh, quit your gabbering! I haven't got the time to talk me. Just do it. All right, you heard it loud and clear, boys. So here we go. But we did last leave off here, kind of showing you that this is the block that we got rid of, and pretty much like the captain said. So I guess we're going to have to go there. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to climb up on this little block here. Just hop aboard right on the boat. You want to go ahead and just play your Ocarina of not just your Ocarina of Time. It's the song of the lullaby. Like I can really even think this early, or this late. It's like 1 o'clock. Where I don't know where you guys are listening it from, but it's 1 o'clock over here. So you just play the lullaby. It'll pretty much start the ship, and then this happens. Interesting little mystery cutscene there. You do have an opportunity to get some hearts if you look off to the left. You might have a chance to do it, but I would recommend doing it before you pass by. But there it is. So I'm sure probably most of you aren't really even watching at this hour. You're probably just gabbing on about the so-called royal wedding. I'm not really a big fan of worldly weddings, actors marrying actresses, because it's usually for money or for fame or for looks or because he's a popular guy. But I checked out their story, and I'm actually not that annoyed about it, because it seems like evidently they were friends, and evidently Ms. Middleton wasn't seeing it coming, and they weren't turning like, oh, it's such a happy wedding, it's gonna be a happy life, happy. Alright, well anyway, while you're on the cruise here, you encounter some battles with a couple of stealthos, so just do the same deal here, and that's all you really have to worry about. Okay, I thought there was going to be more coming, but evidently I was off my canister a little bit. So anyway, it's telling you that you have to get off. So if you don't get off quickly, it's gonna crash. So you want to go ahead and do that. Make your way into this door over here. So all we've got left here is just a couple of keys and the master key. Again, like I've referenced in the past video. You're gonna in the past video, you're gonna want to put up your lens of truth. Otherwise, it's going to be a massive nightmare getting through here. So, if you want to get rid of some enemies, there are some wall masters. So just go ahead and just get rid of them. But keep in mind, like from the Forest Temple, they will turn into little babies and then little micro babies. So, good source for energy, for protein. So they kind of walk like little ants. Anyway, we'll check out our first door over here. There's let's see what's in here. Okay, this isn't too bad. There's this is sort of similar to the last thing that we did. Only the last key thing that we did in the last video. So what we're going to do here is, if you can manage it, you want to try to put the bomb in one of the things there, and then it does take a bit of time. So I don't exactly know what it gives you, but let's see if we can even pull it off. Okay, so evidently I don't know if that really did it or not, but darn levitate. Let's save some time and just do that off. I'm gonna off-screen it. All right, so now so I've cleared out 2 of them. We just have to deal with 1 of them, but basically the pattern that I gave you, it's going to take a lot of tries. It may take a million, it might take a dozen, but just, you know, take your time with it. It may take a few tries, but I wanted to kind of just speed things up a little bit in the interest of time. So, as they say, in the interest of time, if only technology would be a little bit more, shall we say, friendlier. I'm admitting that throughout this entire LP I've had a lot of mistakes, so if you're watching this for the sake of just trying to like see how many people screw up, well, you might want to just like rethink your career and just be like, and just think, what's it really doing? Is it really like worth it to like try to tease people? How about look at it from the perspective of they're trying their best and they'll get it eventually, like I'm doing. So it's just a matter of perseverance, and each mistake you make, you just get better and better. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm aiming. That's kind of what I'm aiming for with this this room here. I already know that one of these things gives away like a potion bottle. So if you're really anxious for that, then you know maybe this is the room for you. I don't know. Alright, that... Hey, no fair. That thing went in. You guys saw that. What a waste. A few months ago I had a job working as a customer service rep, and I like try to be friendly to the folks, and the guy goes, "What a wacko!" What's the matter? You never heard of a friendly guy before? Get over it. Learn to deal with it. The reason why I'm not saying anything is because I probably covered all the complaints that you could probably come up with in previous mistakes. I can see now why it's like, how it's very easy to just have like some mistakes in this thing go horribly wrong. But that's the beauty of having like infinite bombs, is because you can use as many bombs as you want, and if you run out of like, you know, run out of bombs, you know, you don't have to like, you basically never run out. You don't have to like try to like look for bombs or whatever. And plus you got this bomb flower here to kind of to help you with trying to get like regular bombs or whatever. Well, there we go. So out of all of that, a whopping collection of rupees all over the place. So it really was not worth much of the time at all. I will say this though: there was the entire time a Skellietta that was sort of hiding. Just point that out right here. So pretty much takes, so anyway, that's wasted. That's a good 5 minutes wasted, but if you care to go in there, then by all means go for it. So now we're back outside, and there really was only like there's really only two doors that you really need to go to. So if you're lucky enough to find them, then just, like, I don't know, go. My friend Josh, if he's watching this, I've been making fun of him so hard, but it's okay. He knows I mean well. I would never do a thing to hurt him. And let's be clear, folks. I'm not, by making a stupid statement like that, I am not gay. So let's just not misunderstand that. So that kind of thing. All right, this room here is kind of, it might be like really scary at first and not know what to do, but if you take a look really carefully, you'll see that the spikes already have holes in them. So immediately that should give you a clue as to what to do. It's okay if you don't figure it out right away, because I surely didn't. What you need to do, I did lie about one thing. You actually do need Din's Fire for this one spot here, because then it'll pretty much like eliminate all the wood, and it'll take you to. Okay, that was weird. It'll take you to the Master Key chest. So go ahead and claim your reward. So that takes care of that issue, and then just head back out here. And there's one more door that's lurking about that has one more key for this entire temple. So again, you want to make sure you've got the lens moving on, because if you try to assume there's no walls here like here, you're just gonna look, what the heck? So you just want to be like, yeah, I would say I'd be extremely prepared for it. So, but again, that's just my thought. So you just kind of do what you want. So anyway, we are in this room here, and yeah. So basically, in this room, all you have to do is just find the quiche and just nail them, like, wherever you can find them. Again, the lens will be kind of helpful here. And oh, I'm sorry, those are actually wall masters. So if you kill them quick enough, there'll be a chest that eventually appears, and it'll be the key. So there you go. And of course, you want to have the. In this one, you actually don't need the lens to get it, but you can if you want to. Come on, fella, get in there. Get in there. We know you are we know you want to, so come on, don't deny it. All right, and if you're curious, go ahead and blow up the little sand over here. I don't think there really is anything you can get over there, but alright, cool. The game set it up so that you really can't do nothing. Alright, well, hey. So anyway, that covers this area here. You can make your way out. If you remember how, you'll be in good shape. if I found my way out. Nope, that's not the one. Okay. And guys, if I keep on getting the wrong door, it's okay. I'm not like I can't really like comprehend as fast as you guys can with playing this. I'm a bit slower, but like let's be real. If you didn't really know that now, that some people might be a little bit slower, then obviously you were spoiled by too many perfect parents or something like that. So just I don't know. Just forget it. Oh yeah, and if you get caught by the wall masters, it's okay. You don't have to worry about. I mean, they can like suck the life out of you, but just be careful. Oh yeah, and it's okay to be lost if you want to be. Okay, I was already in there. Next. Alright, we're back on the right track here. So once you finally get out, you want to kind of walk towards this direction here. And if you'll take notice, there's a couple of statues. There's one that's kind of broken, and then there's one that's standing up. And you see a patch of bomb flowers nearby. So that ought to tell you right away what you got to do. If not, you can always use the pots here to kind of reveal what you need. It'll tell you that you need your arrows, and depending on where you're sitting at, it may take a fair good bit of time to get the right aim down. But once you finally do, it'll cause those bombs to explode, and then something will happen. But like, where's the boss door? Well, before we worry about that, let's try to get rid of these things first, because something cool can happen. So anyway, that's how that works. Once you get that done, it's a cutscene, and pretty much it'll cause history to kind of like collapse. But it does once it comes down, it opens up a path for you to sort of cross on. So there's a couple things we can do here. I don't think I know what this does. Let's see. Can we explode this thing here? I don't know. Anyway, it's not the most essential. But you want to head into this direction over here. Use the key. And it brings you into this invisible room here, where basically it's nothing more than a room with the boss door. Now, my complaints to the creators, it was kind of pointless to have a regular key lead a room, to go directly into a room with a master door. Because like, compared to like all the stuff that's going on in this game, like, why? Doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, you just use the lens of truth to find the platforms to cross on, and you'll go right into this room here, and I think you'll automatically fall into the. Okay, you end up in this room right here. It kind of looks like it's kooky and boring, but obviously there's a hole here, so you have to kind of make your way down there. And you land on what appears to be a drum. And you would think it sounds like a drum. Feels like a drum? It is a drum. Your boss is called Bongo Bongo. I think it is the most funniest name they came up with, and it is it's just hilarious. And I like how the bongo just sort of like goes faster and faster as it introduces the boss. It makes me kind of enjoy the fight by any cost. So the easiest way to see what's going on is just go ahead and open up the Lens of Truth. It's going to take a few bit of tries to kill it, but you basically want to aim for the hands with the hook shot or with the arrow, and then just get, so yeah, you have to get like both hands, and then eventually it'll open up the middle side. You want to aim for that little red spot there. It'll like set it down, and then give it a few whacks with the bygones sword or the giant sword, and that is all you really need to know. Except don't try to get hit by these guys, because you can get like knocked pretty far in there. So just be patient with it. You'll get through it. It's if you're optimistic about game creation and graphics and stuff, then you just have fun with it. And like I said, it takes you pretty far as well. And and another thing, you don't want to like wait too long either, because like you just saw, it'll come and get me. To save time, I recommend Z targeting. So, yeah, that's about all I can tell you about that one. Woo 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 woo. Just sounds like a dog when he goes woo 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 woo. Where are you? That's what happens, folks. I'm just kind of showing you what not to do. Or I thought maybe the arrow might do the orange thing. So if you keep messing up, like I said before, you just take your time. You'll eventually get through it. Don't be discouraged. Well, how can I have patience when this guy's so mean? Oh, please. Anyway, that's what you do. I kind of like this death cry thing, because it's like he's trying to like get his power back by drumming a bit, but he's weakening like by the minute, and then he turns into like television snow, and it gets really like all Technicolor for a minute there. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that pretty much covers the Shadow Temple. We have enough time to check out the cutscene a bit. So then just go right ahead into the warp there. And we're going to go straight back into the Sage's Temple, and we'll do some voiceover acting, I guess. The victory is always fun when you beat... It's worth seeing the scenes when you beat the bosses, so just enjoy it. I'm telling you right now, folks, if you start complaining, I'm going to like beat you to a pulp. I'm sorry, but it's like... I don't think people realize it when they hurt people's feelings when they do hard work. It's like, really? And some people will be like, oh yeah, this is the internet, but this is the internet. You're gonna expect, oh please. There's like real people just as much as fake people, so whatever. So let me put it to you this way: the boy with the noble Zelda Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Shikaya. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We, Shika, have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There is nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my powder, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. I still want to know where that song comes from. Oh, that's a her? She looked like a he. Oh, whatever. Please look out for the princess. And that's that. So that pretty much concludes the graveyard. We're going to see if we can get to Gerudo Valley before we stop. I know it's gonna. I thought we'd be able to explore the thieves mission, but it looks. It doesn't really look too promising. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit the Serenade of the Lake. Because we won't be coming back here anytime soon. So pretty much the only thing that's remaining left that we're going to be doing is the last temple and then Ganon's castle. And I think I'm going to actually do like the very random but obscure mask quest. It doesn't really amount to anything, but the whole point of my doing is I was thinking about like, why am I going to do it? So I was thinking to myself, well, it'll be a good way to sort of launch Culture and Crisis back up again. So maybe it could be like a sort of a good crossover video just to go back there. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed, like with the main theme, it's like it'll go from like happy music to sometimes sinister music if you have like if enemies are nearby. It's kind of like used as a, sort of like an underscore to highlight the moment, I guess you could say. Oh, that's cool. Opponent does come out this far. Okay. I wasn't sure. So, yep. There's only one area to go to now, and that's back to Gerudo Valley. Should be, I think, a little bit easier. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, the valley's basically over here, straight away from the lake. And just make your way in there. So, back in the valley, I would recommend making it daytime because we're going to have to do a lot of talking to the folks here, so you want to get ready for that. I start off slow with playing those songs, and then when I get more confident that I'm doing the right button sequence, I'll just play it faster. And again, if those of you that haven't really been paying attention, I've had like massive like trouble with the controller. I don't have an N64 controller. I have like a Tremon controller that's shaped like a regular SNES controller. So, the heck? Alright, somebody tell me how it's possible to get opponents stuck on a ledge like that. That's just... Alright, let's not put those... Let's not use those boots anymore. Boats. Boats. I can't even talk. It's so wonderful. I'm trying to get back up on the Thingdick. Dinger-dinger-dingers. Alright, let's see if opponent is feeling lucky now. Thank you. That's what we wanted to have happen. So basically, yeah, you want to get to the other side of this. You probably won't be able to. They won't be able to repair the bridge for a while. So yeah, that's okay. I did not mean to get off the horse. I did mean to do that. Rightly so. So here's the old geezer that we spoke with before. He basically is going to tell you that basically, you know, this guy wants to find out about his workers. I don't know if there's anything we can do inside here, but I think we can. What does this guy have to say? Anything? Oh yeah, this guy here is kind of a basically like a random stranger that kind of wanders off in Hyrule. I think if you like beat him or whatever, you can get like a heart piece or something like that. So okay, so there's nothing really we can do there right now. But that's alright. It happens. So we're gonna go ahead and head up to the next area here. I'll just give you kind of a few tips. This area here is heavily guarded, so you have to be like really, really, really quiet about getting through the guards, at least for now. And once you like free them, then then you become friends later. So, but for now, you want to just go ahead and just go up these set of stairs here. So if I remember this correctly. All right. So unfortunately, opponent won't be much use. So so basically, you don't want that to happen, because what'll happen is you'll get trapped into this little prison, basically. But not to worry. Little boys like to find ways to escape, so they gave us a way to do that, and that's just hook shot right up top here. And you just want to ever so quietly just drop down like that. Make sure they don't see you. Your first little cave entrance is right over here. You can go to, and we're in the thieves' hideout. So the way this is gonna work, there's gonna be like a couple of mini bosses that you have to deal with. So already the guy's saying that he wants to see you over in the cell. So you go talk to him, and then he tells you he has no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. So So basically, he tells you that all of his carpenters are trapped in the cages for whatever reason, and basically you need to free them out. So the first one, the first one's going to appear like right here. So basically, you just have a lot of guards to fight, and it's relatively easy. It's kind of similar to the Stealthos. Let them strike first, and then you just knock the chicks out, and they'll leave you a key. And there's going to be about 2 of them that we're going to have to free up. So basically, the workers are ever so grateful. They say, "Did you come here to save me?" Or, "Oh, that's just swell. I'm Iko the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men." The egotistical guards like they are. Yes, I grew up with a lot of women that were rude to me. So right away, there's like 3 more. There's 3 more of these guys we're gonna have to rescue, and it's gonna be kind of a minor mission. But after that, we'll be proceeding towards the final temple. But for now, that pretty much wraps it up for Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This has been part 38. And again, I do apologize for all the mistakes. If anybody's really pissed about it, well, you're wasting time watching it. But those of you that are actually trying to make progress in finishing this game, then just stay tuned, and we will be exploring the thieves' hideout, and we'll be getting again towards the next and final temple. So have a pleasant day.